Hey guys, welcome to my house. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to install one of these casement windows that you can buy at Lowe's, Home Depot, or really anywhere. So stick around. So before we begin, I wanted to just kind of put out this big disclaimer. I am not a professional contractor. I do not do this for a living. So there may be other ways that professional contractors would do this. But I've done several windows in my house and I've done them this way and they've all turned out great and they've all gone on very easy. Now my house is from 1950 era, so it's got a little bit of a different style. If you're in a newer home, then you're probably not going to be able to do these kind of windows. But in my case, I've already got the frame there. It's just a matter of getting the old window guts out of there to put the new one in. So before you start into this, you want to verify the size window you have with the opening. I've done this too many times to where my measurements weren't quite right. And then just remove all of the hardware, and then we're going to work at removing window. In this case, my left side window is actually the original window, so it's got a trim that's holding it in. But the right side, we used to have an old window unit in it, and we took it out. I've used a piece of plexiglass just to temporarily fill up the void. So this side was definitely a little bit harder. Now make sure when you are doing this demo, you want to use some PPE, safety glasses and gloves. Very critical in this stage of the process. Hi.
Hi.
What you doing? Are you working?
You're wet.
Oh, it is wet outside. Now with it all cleaned up, I'm going to get the centerpiece out, and mine is down into the frame, and so my easiest way to do this is just to cut it out, and then I can hit out the rest of those blocks of wood. Thankfully, don't really have a hole to deal with too much because the window will cover it up later. And now to test it and make sure it fits in there, which it is a nice snug fit. Now these windows have 4 holes, one at each corner, and they're meant to let you screw it to the frame. Generally you want to use some shims to get it nice and square and level, but my window was pretty square and level and I didn't have any gaps, so most of the gap that you see right now, I'm using spray foam to fill it up, and I like to use the spray foam when I can because I like to make sure that gap is nice and sealed and airtight, because caulk alone will not keep the moisture and the cold air out. And then just trim away the excess foam so that you can have place to put in your caulk. Now I'm using paintable silicone caulk. That way it will expand and contract with the seasons of the wood moving, but it's also paintable, so you can paint it whatever color you would like. And truthfully, once that's said and done, both outside and inside, you're all good to go. Slap a coat of paint on it. I ended up painting ours just to give it a fresh coat of paint at the end, and it turned out great. Okay, so I'm really well pleased with how this turned out. It's been a couple weeks and it's been wonderful. In fact, it's gotten really cold now, so we can tell there's no air infiltration around it or through it at all because it's a really good window. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please leave a comment down below, and if you liked it enough, give me a thumbs up. So thank you for watching this video. I'll be seeing you next time down in the workshop.